Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Michelle with Sunstones and Moonlight, bringing some daily messages. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Today is 12/12. It's an awesome portal. Yesterday's message I thought was really fantastic and eye-opening, and this just begins this time with the new moon, Mercury retrograde. We're going into different cycles. We have the winter solstice coming up. That is an excellent time to set your intentions for the upcoming new year. For whatever reason, a lot of people don't like the winter solstice, and for whatever reason, ever since I was a young girl, that was my favorite day of the year. I never understood why, because I wasn't raised to understand these types of things, but the winter solstice is my favorite, even though it's the longest and the darkest night. But I just feel today that I always feel refreshed. I guess because a long time ago I lived on the East Coast, and there would always be a very light snowfall that day, and to walk through it was just magical. So even as a young girl, I'd walk through it at night, and it looked like diamonds on the ground, and it was just so beautiful. I call upon my angels, I call upon the white light to come into this reading to bring messages of guidance, confirmation, healing, love. Thank you to the divine for tapping me into whoever needs this message for today. Oh, first card out, the moon. Four of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Two of Wands. The bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands. I haven't used this deck in a while, and it's a very beautiful deck. It's Tarot Apocalypse. The artwork on it to me is amazing. Let's get into this. Obviously, like I said yesterday, for those who tap into me and I tap into them, the moon. This new moon in Sagittarius, it's about letting go, being free. Sagittarius loves that. They love adventure. They like having a good time. And a lot of you really need to let go during this period. Let go of your past. Let go of maybe what has been stressing you out. I mean, because you can see that we have the Nine of Wands here. I like her in this particular deck. She is like pushing things away because she is doing transformational rituals to keep things back. She's all about keeping things away. So she is using different techniques, different manifestation skills because the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, someone who's on guard, but you're very self-protective is what I'm getting. Very self-protective. Oops, everything is moving. Anyways, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles sometimes it can be about hoarding and being, holding on to things too tightly, usually in the material world. Hanging on to everything, not letting anything go. Are you hanging on to certain jobs? Are you hanging on to some of your possessions that honestly maybe you need to let go and lighten the load a little bit? Or are you working so hard for something in the material world, and is it really worth it? Look at this, the Ten of Wands. Is it really too much? are you hanging on too much to things that you don't need to, and it's a heavier burden than what you need to, and maybe that you need to look into your future a little bit. He's just sitting back, he's watching the animals, he's, you know, they're doing their thing, and maybe that's what you need to do, is kind of loosen up, let go of the grip of what society wants you to do, the grip of that you have to have everything. You know, and there's nothing wrong with wanting possessions. That's definitely not it. I don't think everybody should, you know, have the bare minimum. I mean, for those that are called to do that, I think that's great. And then those that are, you know, that like some finer things, there's nothing wrong with wanting finer things either. But when it has a grip and a hold and it is stressful, look at this man, he is so stressed. You don't want to be like that. That is not for you. You want to kind of sit back, relax, and kind of let it come to you. Like this Two of Wands, I feel like he's allowing what he desires to come to him. And maybe this is what, for some of you that are listening today, that is what you need. And the Nine of Wands, you're releasing a lot of that, so that way you don't come to the Ten of Wands. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Some of you may need to communicate how you feel during this time. There's a lot of fire energy. Communicate how you feel, and it's very swift. Eight of Wands is very quick, very fast moving. Some of you may actually be moving. Eight of Wands for me can be a moving card. It's definitely a travel card. So some of you may need to travel, and a lot of people do travel during the holidays, so I mean that's kind of no surprise. But try not to get too caught up with anything. Oh, Ace of Wands. Here we have the Four of Pentacles, and then we now have the Ace of Wands. Maybe when you release some things here, that your creativity will really burst forth, and something new can come in. The High Priestess. Yeah, intuitively you know what's going on. Your intuition is speaking to you. Your intuition is guiding you. Especially coming directly underneath this Ten of Wands. When you release that burden, when you release all this stress, the High Priestess, your intuition, your knowing, your inner guidance is going to reveal something to you. I always refer to her as the one who knows, you know without knowing. And it's going to take you to another level in your life. See, now we go to the King of Pentacles. So here we go from the Four of Pentacles, where you're hanging on so tightly, and when you release and let things go, everything that you've worked so hard for will suddenly just flow. Because over here I was saying to you how he's just looking and allowing it to come to him instead of trying and striving and being stressed. And you release it after maybe some conversations. Sometimes it's a conversation with a boss or an employer, or with a spouse or life partner, a family member, somebody that you need to speak to release some of this burden that you're carrying. And then next thing you know, you're in the flow. The King of Pentacles is someone who's really come into their own financially, and that can happen for you. Strength. Yeah. You got this. You know what to do. You have the strength inside of you to really keep going and keep pushing. And that's okay, but you don't want to come out like this. You don't want to be the Ten of Wands. You have to release. And with that release, releasing the burdens, you'll see really how strong you truly are, and letting go of patterns. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, and new opportunities will come in for you financially. New beginnings. A door will be opened for you. And abundance will flow to you. I mean, it's already coming. We already have the King of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles. Something new will drop into your lap. It's just going to just come to you. Yeah. Celebration. It could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody in the community. Either you're going to be celebrating after this, or it's somebody that is literally going to drop this into your lap. And like I said, someone in the community, somebody that you know, somebody that you meet along the way. And then it's a new journey, it's a new life, the freedom. Actually, you know, I'm seeing freedom with this. This one's all about freedom. And with it coming above the King of Pentacles, that's what the King of Pentacles loves, is some freedom. You know, that's why they strive and they work so hard, is because they really want that freedom. They love good things, but they really like to sit back and enjoy the fruits of their labor. And that's really what you want. But when you're laboring so hard and you're being really brought to not a good place, then that is what you need, is to relax and let go. Communicate how you feel. Action. This is the Chariot. What I'm getting with this is that you have to make the decisions. The Charioteer is usually an emperor, and it's somebody that moves forward, but they direct their paths. And that is what you have to do, is you have to direct your own path. Don't allow someone else to direct, manage, and produce your life. You are the director of your own life. And I feel like that's what this Nine of Wands is. You know, this is someone that, you know, they're pushing away things that are not working. That's how I feel when she's holding her hands up like that. She was saying, no, no more. No more. I'm only allowing in what I will allow in. And that's what you need to do, is you need to take the right actions. You have to maybe stay the course on some things, and then on other things, you're going to have to release, let go. This is the path I'm moving towards. I'm releasing these burdens. I'm going to be in a better flow of things. I'm in control. Woman holding a heart. Yeah, with it coming over here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, this might be someone that will be able to drop that opportunity kind of in your lap. It could be a spouse. It can be, or a life partner. It can also be someone who is a very good friend who just happens to know something and they kind of put you on the right path. It could be an advisor, but it's someone who actually cares about you very much. A best friend. See, attachment. You got to let go of the attachment so that way you can start the new journey. You can start moving forward. Indecision. Yeah. You're a little bit stressed about this situation. I mean, that's why you have the Nine of Wands on the top. You know, you got to push things away. The Ten of Wands there. The Two of Wands. You know, choices to make. Which way do you go? What do you let go of? But the High Priestess says, tap into your intuition. You'll know. You know without knowing. You have to take that time. That is why this time is so important right now with all of the moon. With the moon being right there. You know, things that are hidden are going to be brought to light. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Yeah. For some of you, you really need to work on your root chakra. You know, you hear different things, you know, wear red clothes, eat red foods. Very grounding. A lot of you need to ground. Definitely use some red crystals, red jasper, definitely some carnelian, some black stones, anything that's going to pull you down, but you have to strengthen yourself and remember who you are. I am affirmations are pretty important right now, but remember who you are. That was really what I got with that. Remember who you are. And if you don't know who you are, then this is a great time to figure out who you are, because that's why you're striving so hard, because maybe you don't know who you are. Angel of love. Yeah, they're sending, especially with Archangel Michael, who's a warrior, who's a fighter, but they're also sending in the angel of love, saying love yourself. Love those around you. Unconditional love. Unconditional peace and joy. And take some time to rest and rejuvenate. See right over here with that Two of Wands, allowing things to come to you. You're striving so hard, and that's why you have indecision. That's why you have attachment, but you need to pull in who you are. Sit and relax. And it doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be all day. You don't have to have a day of laying on the sofa Netflixing all day long and figuring things out. What take some time, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just center yourself. Ground yourself literally into the earth and allow the spirit to talk to you. Let's get a confirmation oracle for today. Thank you to the divine for a confirmation oracle to close up this reading. Imagine. Number 20. Look at how beautiful that is. Okay, let's read what it says from the guidebook. The essential meanings: turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creative illusions. The oracle's message: who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You are gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. I want to read the prosperity message, because this is definitely all about money and finances. This is a powerful time to get clear on how you create your prosperity, what it means to you to be prosperous, and what attributes you need to develop in yourself to make things happen. Who do you need to be to live out your dreams? Can you imagine the kind of life you desire? Really imagine it, without holding back the sheer force of your powers of creativity. If you can envision it, you can have it. Get ready for prosperity. Get ready, for prosperity is waiting for you to claim it now. Act as if your dreams really will come true. Well, that was a beautiful message. Whoever needs to hear it, I hope it finds you. And thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Turn your notification bells to all, so every time I upload a reading, you can get the notifications. If you need help with some energy clearing, you can get in touch with me and we can set up a time to do a Reiki session. And also, I do personal readings. Thank you so much and be blessed.